Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to today's lesson titled Top Stars Part 2. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify the rule of present continuous in question form and use the rule of present continuous to ask and answer questions. Are you ready to start our lesson? Very well. To get ready for the lesson, we should open our student's book, pages number 34 and 35, and also our workbook, pages number 31 and 32. Let's get started with some revision. Let's see if you remember the phrases that we had in our previous lesson. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, start! Number 1. What am I doing? I feeding the fish or I'm feeding the fish? I'm feeding the fish. Very well. Number 2. Look at the boy. He's watering the flowers or he watering the flowers? He's watering the flowers. Well done. Number 3. Look at this boy. He's drinking water or he drinking water? He's drinking water. You've done a great job. Number 4. Look at the picture. What are they doing? They're eat or they're eating? They're eating. Well done. Number 5. Look at the picture of this girl. She's planting a tree or she's planted a tree? She's planting a tree. I'm very proud of you. Now, let's look at this example from the previous lesson. He is playing. Can you tell me, what is the form of the sentence? Very well. The sentence is in the present progressive form. Take a look at the verb is. This is the auxiliary form of the verb to be, and it is followed by the verb playing, which is a verb in the ing form. Now, can you help me answer this question? Why do we use this form? Wonderful! We use this form to talk about actions that are happening now at the moment of speaking. Very well. Now, I'm going to need you to help me answer the question, how can we ask about actions that are happening right now? Let's do this by looking at some examples from the story that we read before. I'm going to need you to help me read and highlight the questions and their answers. Let's start with the first frame. Can you help me find the question in this frame? Very well. The question is, are they planting trees? Can you help me find the answer to this question? Well done. The answer is yes, they are. Now let's look at the second frame. What are those girls doing? Very good. That's the question. Now, can you help me find the answer to this question? Great job. The answer is they're feeding the fish. Now, in this frame, we have two questions. Can you help me highlight the first question? Very good. What are you doing? The answer to this question is wonderful. I'm watering the flowers. Now, can you help me find the second question in this frame? Very good. Are Moza and Hasna eating? Now, can you help me find the answer to this question? Well done. The answer is no, they aren't. They're drinking lemonade now. Now, it's time for us to put these questions we already highlighted together so we can look at them in more details. Let's look at the first set of questions. Are they planting trees? Yes, they are. Are Moza and Hasna eating? No, they aren't. Now look at the questions. What does the question start with? Very well, it starts with the verb are. Let's look at the structure of the question. What word do you start the question with? Excellent. I start the question with the verb to be in the auxiliary form. For example, am, is, are. What comes after this word? Very good. We have the subject. This can be a noun or it can be a subject pronoun. For example, I, she, he, it, and they. The subject is followed by the verb in the ing form. For example, we have the verb eating. Now, can you tell me what punctuation mark do we end the question with? Wonderful! The question ends with a question mark. Now, let's look at our second set of questions. What are those girls doing? They're feeding the fish. What are you doing? I'm watering the flowers. Now, what do we start the question with? Very well. We start the question with the word what. Let's take a closer look at the structure of the question. In this question, what did we start with? Very well. We start with the WH word. For example, what and where. What follows it? Very well. It is followed by the auxiliary verb to be, like am, is, are. What comes after that? Great job! We have the subject. As we said before, the subject can be a noun or it can be a subject pronoun. I, she, he, they. The subject is followed by the verb in the ing form, for example, the verb eating. And what punctuation mark comes at the end of the question? Very well, we have the question mark. Now, together, let's listen and follow the audio to repeat.
Look. Are you eating? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, we are. No, we aren't. Is he, she, it drinking water? Yes, he, she, it is. No, he, she, it isn't. Are they watering the flowers? Yes, they are. No, they aren't.
What is he doing?
He is reading a book. What are they doing?
They are eating.
Now remember, practice makes perfect, so let's practice together what we have learned so far. Let's open our workbook's page number 31 to complete activity number 2. In this activity, we will write questions and then we will write their answers. Let's start with number 1. Can you help me write the question? Is Larry watering the flowers? Yes, he is. Very good. Number 2. Are they drinking water? No, they aren't. Very well. Number 3. Is the cat playing? No, it isn't. Number 4. Is Nasser feeding the fish? Yes, he is. Very well. Number 5. Is she planting a tree? Yes, she is. You've done a great job, my dears. For more practice, we will now open our student book, page number 35, to complete activity number 4. In this activity, we will listen to 2 boys asking and answering questions to number the pictures from 1 to 4. Let's do number 1 together.
4. Listen and number 1 to 4.
1.
Are the girls drinking water?
No, they aren't. They are feeding the fish.
Very well. Now, let's complete the rest of the pictures.
2.
Is Bobby drinking lemonade?
Yes, he is. He is drinking lemonade. It's his favourite.
3. Is Jane planting flowers?
No, she isn't. She's watering the flowers.
4.
Is John planting a tree?
Yes, he is. He is planting a tree.
Well done, my dears. Let's look at activity number 5 on your student book, page number 35. In this activity, we will look at the pictures, listen, and tick yes or no. Then we will talk in pairs. Now, take a look at the picture. What are they doing? Look at Tom and John. What are they doing? What is Ron doing? Look at Harry. What is he doing? What is Mark doing? Let's listen and tick the correct answer.
1. Is Mark eating a sandwich? 2. Is Harry planting a tree? 3. Are Tom and John watering flowers?
Very well. Now it's speaking time. Before we start speaking, let's listen to the boys having a conversation.
What is Ron doing? He's fishing.
Can you ask questions about the picture? Let's do it together. Look at the picture. Look at Tom and John. What are Tom and John doing? Look at Ron. Is Ron feeding the fish? Now, let's take a look at Harry. What is Harry doing? How about Mark? Is Mark eating a sandwich? Now, let's answer this question together. What are Tom and John doing? Very well. They are planting trees. Is Ron feeding the fish? No, he isn't. What is Harry doing? He is watering the flowers. Well done. Is Mark eating a sandwich? Yes, he is. You've done a great job, my dears. I'm very proud of you. Thank you for listening to today's lesson. See you soon and goodbye for now.